What's up, you guys? EB is back. EB is back. So yeah, I'm out my room. I'm sitting here. I probably got to wait about 7 hours for my flight leave. But you know, when you rent a room, you know they want you to leave so the cleanup people can come. So they didn't sweat me today. That was pretty cool though. I stayed in my room till about 2, 3 o'clock, and that's what happened when you stay in good hotels. When you stay in the good hotels, they don't really sweat you like that. But when you stay in them little, cheap hotels, hey, on the dot at 10 o'clock, you got to go, buddy. You got to go. But I was in my room till like 2, it's like 2 something o'clock right now. Almost 3 o'clock, but I got 3 hours before I'm gonna head to the airport. My flight doesn't leave till 8:30. So I like to get there early. I'm probably gonna get there probably about 6 because even though it's only a 45-minute flight to LA, I just flew here from Frontier. The plane was an hour late. I didn't like Frontier. I paid for a seat, and I'm sure I paid somewhere in the middle of the plane. How come when I get on the plane, I'm on the very last seat at the end of the entire plane? I'm talking about right by the bathroom. And I'm just like, I know I paid for a seat. So I goes to my receipts and looks at my, my bank statements. They charged me for a seat, and they put me on the very end of the plane. But they gonna hear from me. I'm definitely gonna call corporate office and make my gripe about that. They gotta compensate me some kind of way. I'm not taking that. Nah, hell no. I'm not taking that blow. Y'all gonna have to compensate me because I fly too much. But anyway, you guys, yeah, I'm just keeping in touch, staying in contact with everybody. It's time to build. If any of you guys don't know what happened to me, I went through a little health scare. I was on my way to South Africa this summer with my son and my cousin. We had the trip planned a while ago, like at least 6 months ago, and I was advised that I had to take, going to some of the villages I was going to, I was advised that I had to take the yellow fever shot. Well, guess what? I took the yellow fever shot, and after I took that yellow fever shot, I got sick. And everybody else were, they younger than me, they didn't get sick. But when I took the shot, I got sick. And so I took the shot on the 10th of April. On the 11th, I had the flu, basically. I was sick, so I couldn't go nowhere. So I was laid up in the bed for a couple of months. No, actually, I was laid in the bed for about 12 or 15 days. I couldn't eat. I had the chills. I was cold. Pretty much had all the symptoms of yellow fever. So after I got over the symptoms, basically having the bad flu, yellow fever. Then from there, I lost like 20 pounds. I was a little heavier than this. I was working out at the gym. I was real big. So I lost a lot of muscle mass, all that stuff. I lost a lot of stomach. That was good. But you don't want to lose stomach that way because I was sick. And so I called the doctor. I said, hey, what's going on? You gave me this vaccine for yellow fever, and it damn near killed me. And she told me, if you wouldn't have taken that shot and went to Africa, you might have died. So we just gave you a small dose of it, and your body just didn't handle it well. Where everybody else that went on a trip, they was like 2-3 days, they felt a little woozy, and that was it. My body didn't take it too well. So anyway, that happened. I was in the bed for about, like I said, 2 weeks. I couldn't eat nothing. Then even after that, I couldn't taste my food. I couldn't taste water. My taste buds were shot out. And I basically had to force myself to eat over the next 2 months. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden, one day, I couldn't walk. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? I couldn't walk. I got out the bed, and I had this excruciating pain, I thought, in my back. And so I'm walking like very painfully to the bathroom and back to the bed for the next 6 weeks or so. So we're talking about 2 months I've been down, like basically down. So after about a week and a half of this excruciating pain in my back, I called my daughter and said, look, I got to go to the hospital. I got to find out what's going on. And I'm thinking it's all connected with this vaccination shot. I got to find out what's going on with me. You know, it's a little scary. You always kind of nervous when you're going to the doctor because you don't know what they're going to say. Hey, you may not walk again. I mean, I don't know what they're going to say. But I couldn't really walk. So my son had a baby shower. I went to that baby shower, and boy, it was so much pain. I thought in my back area. Everybody knew something was wrong with me, even though I was smiling, laughing. They could tell, you know, all my family members like, man, something wrong. I was like, yeah, I'm in pain right now. But anyway, to wrap it all up, I don't want to drag it out. So after, you know, a couple of weeks of that, I went to the doctor finally. And you know, us black men, we don't like going to the doctor. But I'm the type of guy, if I know something wrong, I'll go. So I went to the doctor. They x-rayed my back. I had to get wheelchaired in through emergency. They x-rayed my back. They took urine analysis, blood analysis. They said, you good, your blood is good, your kidneys are good, your back is good, but you pulled a muscle in your hip and you pinched the nerve. That was the painful part, that damn nerve. When I pinched that nerve, that's when I knew, you know, that I couldn't walk. If the pain was this, it's like a piercing pain going all the way down my buttock area and my hip. So this trip to Vegas is the first time I walked this far in 2 months. And I had to come because there's certain guys that I know that are very, very wealthy, very, very successful, have built multi-million dollars companies, and one of the guys I know have built $3 billion companies, 3 of them. He built $3 billion companies. So when these guys call and say, hey, you got to come on down here and see what's going on. When they call my constituents, call my friend, Ms. Boomy Moore, I don't want to forget her. Boomy Moore is the one who really invited me to come down and listen and to actually connect with some of the what you call the some of the products and some of the not really products but programs, some of the different programs, owners and initiators. Boomy Moore, I don't want to take nothing from her. She always calls me when there's something important. I have to answer. I have to go when she calls me. She's a money-making sister. She's a dynamic sister all over this country. Since I've been knowing her, she's been a 6-7 figure person. You know, she don't play. So we come down and get the scoop from these guys, and man, there's some amazing things going on. You wouldn't believe what some of these guys are doing to make their money. And it's not hard, but it has to do a lot with having vision and understanding, you know, where things are going. So I'm gonna sit down and eat my meal right now. Just wanted to touch out bases with you guys. Like I said, I'm bored. I kicked out my room. I'm a vagabond right now, walking around with my bag and shit. And I gotta wait like maybe 4 or 5 hours before I head to the airport. So I'm just touching bases with my base. But I'm getting ready to build something massive. I'm getting ready to help a lot of people and myself as well. Not just make money, but understand the trend is happening, and maybe you can find something in this niche that once you understand what's happening, you'll be able to capitalize on. Because what I'm seeing right now is some different things coming out that could make several individuals generational wealth. Not just a little bit of money, but a lot of damn money. And you don't need, you know, millions of dollars to be able to do this. You don't even need tens of thousands of dollars. If you had tens of thousands, of course it would be great. It'll help you more to have leverage what's going on. But just right now, just with a little bit of you know, money, you could do some magic things with the knowledge of where to put it at. But I want to show y'all what I'm eating. I haven't eaten no pizza in a while. I'm eating me a pizza. I'm not gonna eat that whole pizza, of course. I'm saving some for the airplane because I know the airplane don't give me nothing but some crackers and some peanuts. So I might eat 1/4 of that and take the rest home, you know. But like I said, I will have something for that when I get on the plane. I won't be hungry, but like I said, my plane don't leave. Let me see. My plane is not leaving until, shoot, I got about another 6 hours. It's only It's only like 2:30. No, I got about 4 hours, 4.5 hours before I have to make my way towards the airport. Airport's real close. And so right now I'm just kind of lingering. I did win. I won something over there at the, I won a little bit at the casino over there. I don't gamble, but I put like $20 in that that roulette thing. And man, it hit on the first one. And I just walked away with my little winnings and kept it moving. And that's how you got to do sometimes when you're doing business. Sometimes you got to know when to leverage, when to pull profits. You know, don't just let it just stack up. Sometimes you got to pull profits. So again, you guys, it's EB Crypto coming to you guys from from Las Vegas, headed to Los Angeles right now. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Deuces.